About to tear the roof off.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for MP.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Robinson is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Saddiq Bey, and it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Barnes outside. Ingram outside. And the 3 off target. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
So it's Brooklyn now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And Claxton throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Toronto. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands guys on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
We know great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And here is MP. After the three-pointer from
That's
Cole
cool.
Anthony.
You got it.
My goodness, MP's
I'm
stealing
turning
the
out.
show.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Toronto with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from Cole Anthony.
MP is the lightning.
I need my. I can't even see it. Dang, that light.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Bay finds MP. Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Ingram. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
And here is MP. He has 6.
They can't fuck with.
And MP.
We're going to do it today. They can't stop him.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
And Anthony's got the ball
We're
here.
going to do it today. Can't stop it.
Trailing by 5.
It's been a minute since I've been live, too.
Back to Anthony.
Three-pointer.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anthony's got 10 points.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4
out of 5
on the field.
Got a piece of it.
Oh, come on.
Claxton the pass to MP. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Anthony. A rebound by the Nets.
Don't let him do the stupid shit, sir. There you go. Do what you do. Do what you do. I mean, do what I do.
Johnson the screen.
Okay.
MP passes to Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Back to MP.
I see.
The Nets working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Claxton trying to free himself up. Thomas, no good.
I couldn't get that
Boy,
rebound.
This guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of
Whack
Famer
as hell.
David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much.
That shit whack as
The last game
hell.
against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 20 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special
Hey.
night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Good on the triple.
Who's that doing? I don't want to go out of that for real.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters.
Is that
The
guy,
last
man?
5 baskets they've allowed
You doing this,
have
man?
been from beyond.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Jackson, he's checked in for Toronto. MP, that's for 2. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Anthony. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Nets with the lead. Williams scanning the floor. Here's MP. Pass to Brown. Uncovered. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
We've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game. He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Anthony, the pass to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Back to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Jackson misses. Brooklyn trailing. Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. To the inside. MP. And MP throws it down.
You have loved the attitude of MP tonight. He's looked for his shot from the opening tip, and he's been so involved.
Williams against Anthony. Outside Robinson. Pass to Dick. Back to Robinson. Second chance shot. And the rejection by MP. The kick out to Williams. Now here's MP. 14 points for him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Ingram is out there with Jackson. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Boston in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Ingram.
Good move. But he missed. Good move,
So it
though.
looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Fourth, MP.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bouknight. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 3. Screen by Claxton. Oh, Claxton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action, makes the right decision.
Ingram with it. Now defended by MP. Misses from close range. Ingram's gone 1 of 4 so far. MP passes to Claxton. Back to MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
throw good, MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Both good from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Claxton with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Mobo. Still scoreless. Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robinson's checked in for the Raptors. Anthony comes in for Bouknight. The free throw drops for Jackson.
Robinson's checked in for the Raptors.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to MP. Inside, MP gets it.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Robinson, a screen on Williams. Outside Robinson. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Johnson. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Robinson. First in field goal percentage. And don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Vucevic checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Vucevic setting the pick for Thomas. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Live right now. Tap in on YouTube. Yes, sir. TBR Squad.
The Nets making a switch here. Hayes checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Nets. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Raptors, 8.5 games behind them.
And seeing from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
He makes one of two that time.
No.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Fans certainly used to the three ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Johnson the screen. Out up there for Johnson and stolen by Barnes. here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money.
This is what you call a lockup. That's exactly what you call a lockup.
We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, more pay for performance.
Kevin? Yeah, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play.
Gotcha in the corner. As you.
Johnson can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dick passes to Robinson. Acted in.
That ain't nothing but defense, dog.
Drills it from outside. And now
you didn't need to get that second
4-point Nets lead.
Second chance.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Good.
Now here's MP. Dick defending. MP passes to Johnson and stolen by Barnes. One-on-one here. It's Dick on the wing. Covered by MP. No good. Shot missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Bay, no good. And the Raptors with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Anthony looking it over. Here's Ingram. A rebound by Johnson.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
MP, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Dick can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's MP attacking. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
1:06 left in the second quarter. Anthony kicks to Barnes. Back to Anthony. Basket counts. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP inside. Dick defending. Sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 7.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes.
Gotta share that rock.
Pass to Dick.
Gotta share the rock. And we playing defense out here, man.
Dick can't get it to go.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
19 seconds left in the first half. The drive by MP. Washington, that's good. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Robinson. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yes, sir. TGI Squad, we live on YouTube right now. I tap in. TGI Squad, look it up on YouTube. Live.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Let's switch gears now and talk about MP. He had quite the performance in that first half.
Oh, man, we saw MP take it over. He was aggressive at times, and I thought maybe a little too aggressive at times, Shaq, but all the dominoes are falling his way.
Don't tease me with food, my man.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Nets leading by 9. You've got Sadiq Bey. Nicholas Claxton out there with Johnson. Then it's Thomas. And it's MP in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Anthony with it. The kick out to Barnes. That 3 off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
MP finds Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
Raptors trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dick. Thomas covering. Misses the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Braxton with the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for Grady Dick.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
MP dishes to Thomas. Over Anthony. Thomas, no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Dick. He's guarded by Johnson. Now Dick. 8 points for him. Here's Barnes. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positioning defensively.
Yes, sir.
I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Vucevic check in for Jalen Johnson. Some teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. The Nets second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Vucevic against Barnes. Outside Anthony for three. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's MP. He's got 23. Here's Claxton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Brooklyn leading by 11. And Thomas, here we go. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Dick. In the corner, it's Ingram. All alone. And it falls over the rim and in. Ingram's got his second basket.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Now, here's MP. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Here's MP. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And the Raptors making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Now, MP. After Cole Anthony missed from long range. MP right side.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Anthony. Pass to Dick. The 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here is MP. 23 points in the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the rejection by MP. The Nets making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Inside, on the wing, Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Dick wide open. It's good from long range. Dick's got 11 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
There's the pick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Anthony.
When you allow a guy as confident as Cole Anthony to catch a rhythm, you are in for a long night.
To the paint, it's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
MP left side. Hendricks passes to Brown. MP with it. 5 on the clock. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's off the back rim. No good. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Boston. And he dunks it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The drive by MP. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Dick. To the wing on the left. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
6 seconds left to play in the third. Williams with the steal. MP, that's for 2. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
With a buzzer, Peter.
One eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. G.G. Jackson is out there with Ingram. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. Washington with a screen on Ingram. MP passes to Washington.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Bouknight. He's covered closely. Outside Jackson. Down low. 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now, here's MP. And he drives in. Back to Washington. Thomas passes to MP. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Washington missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Claxton. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jackson setting the pick here for Ingram. Connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here is MP. after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Out left to the wing. Austin the pass to Bouknight. From the arc. A rebound by Washington.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's MP. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ingram against Johnson. Lets it fly from 18. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Ingram.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
MP looking around. MP rattling the rim.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Bouknight.
Get it back. Get it back, Blue. Come on.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's Boston. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thomas kicks to MP.
Yeah, Claxton, you know.
Screen by Claxton. MP outside. To the middle.
Like a song.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Raptors trail by 15. And we got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley.
He hit that
And he
dope.
wants to see some changes out there
He hit
right
that dope.
away and right now.
That's all I need to do. I'm here doing what I gotta do. Hayes checked in for Brooklyn. And now I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got 26.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
MP with it. Johnson the screen. MP with it. Now Anthony defending. And again, another assist.
Another possession.
These guys in their spots. Goes up to the stripe.
Don't try me, boy.
Tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And I'll take to get that boy.
Brooklyn leading by 15.
Come on.
Now MP.
Come here.
Down low.
And one.
Count the bucket.
And
he's got a free
one.
throw coming up as well.
Yes, sir.
To let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lock in on the moment and play the right way. That's what we doing. What we on?
And that one falls for Johnson.
How much Johnson got?
Here's Anthony. There's a screen by Robinson. Anthony, the pass to Robinson. And
Let's slide.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Here's MP. Oh, Claxton in position. Stolen by Robinson. Now the Raptors moving it up.
Not try.
Dick with it. Thomas is on him.
In the board. Wow.
Outside Anthony. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:33 left in the fourth. Claxton, a screen on Anthony. NP outside.
Come on.
Claxton, a screen
There
on
we go.
Anthony. Clock at 4.
See ya.
NP finds Claxton. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And tonight's battle is going to
I
end
thought it went out for a reason.
clear win,
Lock in.
leaving nothing to chance. These guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
That was my boy. That's my boy.
Lucky win number 13.
Nigga get this triple-double, bro.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Now, here's MP. The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 20.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And that one's good. Ingram.
That was a good move.
Here's MP. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
That was a good move, man.
Johnson outside. MP sets the screen for Johnson. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And stolen by MP.
I could have had a triple-double, bro. It just, man. How they doing like that, bro?
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up.
We on live on
YouTube,
and the live on
this
Twitch
is Kevin Owens saying
and
thanks for watching.
See
you later.
See what they got us a dub. They got us a dub. I see the chat. I ain't got no chat. I see if people talk. I see the chat.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
We got one. View. What it do, my one view? Hey, wherever you is, you gonna turn me up one day. I'm telling you. Whoever my one view is, they're gonna turn me up one day.